Hello, everybody. Got some different music playing for this round of programming in this pseudo-assembly language. I got a bunch of Pokemon tracks. I forgot how good Pokemon music was until YouTube randomly recommended the Black 2 and White 2 champion music, and I was just like, "Ah, shit!" I just remembered how good the music was. So I ended up grabbing a bunch of tracks that I remembered off the top of my head that I liked. And let us continue. So not only do we have, obviously, these that we need to keep doing, we need to do one more in order to get this next row, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's just go ahead and start. So signal pattern detector. So what is this? Read a value from in. Look for the pattern 0, 0, 0. Write 1 when pattern is found. If not true, write 0 instead. This doesn't seem too bad. In fact, okay. And then just go move up, down. No, move up, ack. If, JEZ, no, if, fucking if. If, okay, so just JEZ, then F1. Otherwise, jump to N. And then this one, you... move 0 down. Okay. Let's keep writing this out before I start thinking of any weird shit. Because I think I get most of this, it's just how do I keep dragging them down. So it's like you move 0 down, and then you immediately check GEZ again, and if you find it, then F2. If not, then jump to N. And then F2 is you move 0 down, then you GEZ. If it's still 0, then jump to F3, and then jump to N. And then this one, you move 1 down, GEZ, F3, otherwise you jump to N. And then N will do move 0 down, move 0 down, and then we just jump back to start everything over. Okay. So first off, I think the best way to do this is to have, you know, you have the start, which is, for this one, move left to Ock, and then JEZ, F2, and then we'll do F2, and then no is N. So I think the best course of action is to split everything into different parts. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to split everything into different parts. If we get GZ, work with me here. If we get GZ, then we'll go, hey, there we go. Or... but you see, the problem with this is that splitting it into different parts... Okay. So before we split it into different parts, let's see if there's something we can do here. Because this... Like, if there was more room, I could definitely do it. The problem with this, though, is the fact that... Okay, so we have move up to Ak. And then we check to see if it's 0. If it is, then we move to found 1. And if not, we move to N. And then N is just simply move 0 down, and then jump S, which takes us back to the start. But then we have this problem. So F1 has us move 0 down because it wants a pattern of 3 zeros before we send a 1 anyway. So we need that pattern first. So still move 0 down. But then we have the function, then it's like a repeat, except now it moves to 2, if that makes sense. The problem is that I can't move it back down anymore. I have to split it into different parts. There's no way that I can fit everything into one part. Alright, so move back over here. So we got move left to Ak. So this one's going to be the second function, or the second found. So idea let's have a before function. Let's have move -1 to Ak, save, and then S, move move left to Ak. The method to my madness will be shown shortly. Maybe. Maybe -2 would be better. Okay, let's just treat it as if this was the first node. I'll move all the contents into this one if I figure it out. But let's just treat this as if it's the first node. That'd be easier than trying to treat it as if it was the second node. So move -1 to Ak and then save. And then that'll be done once and then never touched on again. Or we can call it R for reset. Yeah, that works better for me. R for reset. And then S, move left to Ak. And then it's like, okay. Well, move left to Ak. So now we'll have 0 in Ak. Or just a number in Ak. And then we want to do... So let's like do check, found, or no. Like something like that. Left to awk, and then JEZ. And it's just like, oh, it's found. Okay, and then otherwise jump no. And then jump no is just going to be move 1 down. That's right. Gonna do something weird. We're gonna do JGZ. Actually, no, JEZ. Yeah, JEZ. And if that's the case, then we move 1 down. So that that one knows to just stop 2. And then we go jump to reset instead of jump to S. That works. Alright, so now let's do found. Alright, so we found it. That's cool. So we'll move 0 down. And then that's it. Because then it'll go to C check. Yeah. So it's like C check. Okay, well, let's swap. Is it 0? If not... Well, actually, in that case... We want check first. And then found. It's like check. Okay. So, what we have is a 0. So, okay, swap. And then, is the Baka 0? If so, then F. If not, then jump to N. Okay, so we found it. Swap. Okay, no. If found, then add 1, swap. Move 0 down. Jump to S. Okay, so let's see if my thought process is working. So, first off, we have R, which stands for reset, which is going to move -1 to awk, and then we're going to save it so that it goes to Bach. And then we're going to move left to awk. Is it a 0? If so, then check. If not, then we'll simply just jump to N, and N will be like move 1 down, jump back to reset. If it is, though, then we have to check, which means we have to swap so that we can check the contents of Bach. And then we go JEZ, which means, is that 0? If it is, cool. Then we add 1, or it's like, okay, JFZ, and then it is the Bach in that case, the one that I save into this one, is that 0? If that's the case, then cool, go to F. If not, then it goes back to N. If F, then we add 1 to signify that the Bach goes up 1, basically, and then we swap back. Not that it really matters, but I could just make that save, but like I said, not that it really matters. And then we move 0 down, and then we jump to S, because we don't need to restart it. We don't need to reset it, because we want to check to see if it's 0. That sort of thing. Also, this one that I was going to make, like, copy and paste into this actually works better as a second check. Yeah. Because what it's going to do is this moves. It's like this will check to see if it's 0. Oh, wait. Okay, check. Okay, no. Check means that you found a 0. So that means there's at least one 0. Which means we need to swap and add 1. Which means we need to check to see if it's positive. If so, then be like, okay, cool. That works. That works better, I think. Because now it's just like, check. So now we know that the awk is 0, so that means that a 0 has passed through at least once. So we're good there. And then we go check, and then we swap to check to see the bok. And then we got at least one 0, so that means we need to add 1. But we need to add 1 first and then check. So it's better if we... I guess I could make that a -2 instead for the check, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll just keep that -1. And then we'll do something similar down here. So this time we'll make it -2 awk save. And then this one is move up to awk, and then JGZC, or jump to N. And then this will be swap, add 1, JGZF, or jump to N. Oh, no. There's a problem. There's a problem. Because every single time it goes to N, it's immediately going to reset, and we don't want that. In that case, let's make this... Let's make that a -2. And then, if it's JLZ, we go elsewhere. E, I guess. Or M. M for, like, move forward or something. I don't know. So, like, M, which moves 1 down still, but instead jumps to S instead of jumping to R. And then this will check to see if it's still negative. If it's still negative, then we jump to N. Otherwise, it'll simply just move down to the next function and then jump to S. Meanwhile, this one is just, did it get a number? And if that's the case, then just cancel it all out and reset the loop. That works. That works better. That works a lot better. Okay. Okay. So we have move -3 awk save, and then we want S, C, F, M, and N, and then like move left awk JGZ C, or jump to N, and then C would be swap, add 1, JLZ M. Otherwise, swap, move 0 down, jump S, and then M, we move 1 down, jump S, and then M is move 1 down, jump R. Okay, and then we simply move up to down. All right. And then this function doesn't even need a reset function. So in that case, it doesn't need a check function either. So I think it could just work with just that. So move up to Ock. And then is it 0? If so, found. Otherwise, jump to N. If found, then move 0 to the right. And then jump S. If no, move 1 to the right. And then jump S. Also, let's grab this. 2004, July 7th. A noise from the garage, but turns out it was nothing. So, now that I have plenty of free time, I might as well get back to this. Keep my skills sharp while I look for a new job. Oh, okay. We got a problem. Oh, whoops. I really did copy and paste, didn't I? It's constantly getting... It's reversed. I reversed it on accident. Oh, that's... Okay, wait. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm stupid. Move 1 down. That all works correctly, except I want the last one to be in reverse. Yeah. Perfect! There we go. Beautiful. That didn't take too long. Less than 30 minutes! See, that didn't take too long. Sequence peak detector. Okay, sequences are 0 terminated. Read a sequence from in. Write the min value to out I. Write the max value to out A. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, it's not all against 3. Well, first off, move up to Ak. We know that much. Alright. I know what it wants me to do, and it's easy if I had a good programming language to work with. If I was asked to do this in fucking C#, this would be the easiest fucking shit in the world. This would be baby shit. This would be fucking course number 1 type shit. Not advanced. I think this needs a reset function too. Okay. So you move... In the first case, you move 14 to Ak. Then you're like, okay. And then probably save. Or... No. Save, and then sub-Ak. Save... Okay, no, I'm stuck. So now you had 14 and 14. And then you go, okay, move up again to Ak. And now you have 14 and 73. Problem is that they can't interact with each other. So that won't work. My idea, I don't think won't work. Not at the moment. So you move up to Ak. Okay, no, wait. Save. Okay, so now move up to Ak. Move Ak to left. Move right to Ak. And then swap. And then sub left. JLZ. Let's make 2. JLZ, otherwise jump 2, or something like that. Ooh, yeah! Alright, just do jump S. Ah, fuck me, dude. You move 0 down to Ock, then you save it, which basically resets everything. And then up to Ock, save, which puts everything back in its initial state. We have to check to see if it's 0. Because of what if it gets 0, then that means we have to reset everything. I'm not going to have enough room for whatever I'm trying to do at the moment. So you move Ock to left. You swap, you sub left. Is it negative? If so... Is it negative? If so... Move Ock down, swap. Incorrect. If yes, move Ock down, jump S. I'm out of room. I don't need that extra save. Not swap. So this resets awk, and then we move the new number in, and then we save. Which makes everything whatever the next number is. And then it's just... Actually, no, that works. And then we check to see if awk is 0 or not. Yeah, that works. We check to see if it's 0. If so, then we reset everything. If not, then we move awk to the left. We swap, which brings back the first number that came up. Then we sub left. And then we check to see if it's negative. If the awk is now negative, then that means we need to move what's currently in awk down. And then we add left back into it so that it becomes its original number again. And then we jump back to start. Because if that's the case, then we've just moved the lesser number down, and Bach becomes the greatest number currently. So if we treat it like that, if we treat awk as the current lesser number and Bach as the current greater number, then that works. I think. Well, it's just the next number in line. So whatever's considered the middle number should inevitably end up in the Bach, or just the next number. Never mind. So 1, you move awk down, then jump S. If that wasn't the case, then move left awk, which means whatever the current greatest number is would end up being in here. Because it's like, if it's still positive, then that means that whatever we subtracted it to in that case, you need to add left, not replace it. Because then it's just like, okay, so we sub left. If it's negative, then that means it's a lesser value, most likely, and it goes down. If it's still positive, though, or at least very least 0, but I don't think there's a situation where you end up subtracting it to itself, so that's fine. But if it's not, and if it's still positive, then that means we have a really high number. And so we add left back again. We can do it with this one. And then we move awk to the left, to the right. we add left, and we move awk to the right, and then we jump to S. So it looks like at most... Never mind, there's 5 values there. Damn it! Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Damn it! No! This isn't gonna work. I just looked at this last number down here, 76, which means 76 is both the min and the max value, which means we need some kind of check somewhere. Fuck. Upset. Well, 2004, that's August 17th. I am good, damn it. Just as good now as I ever was, but nobody want to hire old, washed-up Randy. I want all the young folks straight out of school will work 100-hour weeks for nothing. I'm lousy at promoting myself. Always was. Paul and Bill, Woz had Steve. I never had that kind of partner. Someone to champion me. It was always Jay, just me. I'm gonna do the unthinkable. Maybe. Leave that for later, possibly. What's this? Read a sequence from in. Reverse the sequence. Let's figure this out. Sequence peak detector. Okay, wait. I have an idea. Idea. So this is basically going to be the node that keeps track of what number is currently the greater number. So it's like, okay, first we need to reset back. So we need to move 0 to awk. We need to move up to awk. We need to save. I don't even think we need to do that. Let's worry about optimization later if I run out of room. Okay. So start. So it's like, okay, we have awk right here. So this node is just to check what's positive and what isn't. Okay? And then this is for is to check which is the lowest number. So this is just to check which number is the highest. If that is the case, move up to Ock. And we go, okay, well, let's move up left. And then let's check. It's like you have this initial value that you need to compare things to. Move up to left, and then move right to Ock. And then you move Ock back to left. And then it's like, okay. So now what I want to do is I want to subtract left. And then go JLZ. Or jump to 2. And it's just like, JLZ. Okay. Well, if it's negative, then that means whatever he subtracted to is obviously the biggest number at the moment. And this is to check for the biggest number. So, we want to move Ock right again. And then in 1, we want to go, hey, move left to Ock. And save. Because now this is the max number. This is the max node. We check. It is the current node that we know of as the max. It is the max number. Boom. There we go. Main, and then save. And then in the main, send. Otherwise... Okay, so JEZ, which checks to see if whatever number we were just sent is 0. Where did this M come from? I don't remember. Okay. So move 0, awk, blah blah blah, save. Alright. It's just a matter of figuring it out. If I can get the max value down, it's just a matter of reverse thinking for min value, and then I just have to send. So these two are specifically for testing my max values. These two are specifically for testing min values, and then we use this to shuttle everything, like these 3 down here. Like we shuttle these both into here, we shuttle the min value into here, we shuttle the max value into here. So, alright, so we move up to left, and then we sub left. Okay, so we have main. We check to make sure we aren't 0. If we're 0, then that means that this needs to be 0 too. Just I don't think there's enough room. Just my biggest problem is that there doesn't seem to be enough room for what I want to do. Alright, so let's just look over here for a moment. So it's like, okay, did we get a 0? If yes, then we need to go to S, which basically means we need to start shuttling everything. Because that means that the sequence is ended. So it's like, S, okay. So now we need to shuttle. And then it's like, okay, well, move the current awk down. And then jump back to main. It's as easy as that. If it's not 0, then we simply jump to C, which is continue. And then that means we need to move right. Need to move right to awk. And then we need to move awk back to right, or the sub left. And then if it's negative, then this is once again, we need to move awk to right. Actually, we don't even need to worry about moving Ock back to right, because this is just for the check. Actually, this is worthless then. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We don't need to check for any of that shit. Hang on. Because now we need... Now I'm thinking we need... Okay, so this is max, this is min. And then I guess this is for shuttling, kind of. And then this is shuttling. Okay. So it's like, okay. And then we move left. And it's like, oh, it's a negative. Which means that whatever is over here is currently the biggest number we have. So we need to move left to Ock, and then we need to save it back to Bach. Burn it back. Fuck. Move up to Ock. Move Ock down. So it's like initial value set. Okay. And it's like, okay, so whatever's over here is the current max value. And then we save. We'll have a G function for go, which is then to just move what is currently in the Ock to the left. And then jump to restart. So it's like check to see if it's negative. If not, we jump back to S. Cynthia music, huh? Wait, didn't I already do Cynthia music? I already did Cynthia music. Let's do this one. That was a good one. Bum, 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 bum. See, the biggest thing that's screwing with me is that in my mind, I'm just like, I can't trigger reset that I want. All right, let's get rid of the middle. This is all the space I have for my main function. Hang on. Move awk right again. And then we're just going to move left to awk. We're going to... Oh, right, it's everything's already there. Okay, we're going to check JGZ, G, and if that doesn't work, then we'll simply swap. Do I even need a reset function? I'm even wondering at this point if I even need a reset function. Like, this could just be at the bottom. It's like start, move up to the left. And then we move up to left, which then puts it in awk. And then down again. And then this first one is for the check. So we move up left, and then move left to awk, and then JGZ, and if so, we go. Like, whatever is currently in there, we just press go, and then we go. Otherwise, let's save, and then let's sub-left. No, then when it takes it back to check, I don't think it's going to work. But that might be what the save function can be for. We only need to save whatever function we deem to be the current highest. Looks like if it's 0, go to goal, and then just accept that. Save there. No, go to goal. We need to swap and then move awk to the left. That works. That works. That works. That works. Because then we take what is currently the greatest number, we put it back in the awk so that then we can then move it. Alright, so what if it's not 0? Well, if it's not 0, we then want to sub-left. If it becomes negative, alright, if it becomes negative, get rid of a lot of these. Then it's like, oh no, it's negative, which means whatever is currently to the left no, that won't work because what's currently in Ak is what's currently to the left. We need to grab back what's in Bak. So before we do that, we need to swap. And then we need to sub-left. If it's negative, and we go, wow, it's negative. Then we go, wow, it's negative. Okay. Well, in that case, we need to add left so that it becomes the norm again. We need to save so that the max number gets saved back into Bak. And then we need to jump S. Well, what happens if that's not the case? Well, otherwise, we jump 2. And then what happens when we do 2? Well, then that means that it's either positive or 0, most likely positive, which means that whatever is currently in Bak is fine. It's like, okay, add back. Save, jump S. Wait a minute, I think I did it. So it's like, okay, we move up to left, and then we move left to Ak. Which is this one. Is it 0? If not, then cool, swap, so that what's currently, what was in Bak is now back in Ak. I think this works. Then you have this one for subtracting, and then you have this one for either moving whatever is here into Bak, basically, or you have it to just add back so that you can regain what was originally Bak. And it's like, okay. Cool. All right. I think this works. So it's like, cool. So we want to move left to Ock. We want to check to see if it's 0. And then otherwise we want to swap. And then we want to sub left. Okay. So here's the thing. Whatever's in here has to be the least value. So whatever you're comparing it to, it has to become negative. It's best if we do this. It's like, is it still positive? If yes, then we need to move left to Ock. We need to save, and then we need to jump to S. Otherwise, we need to add back in. We need to save, and then we need to jump to S. And then this is swap, and then move Ock left. And then it's like, okay, move Ock left. And then it's like, move... Alright, first off, this is right. How do I keep messing this up? Move left, down. Move up, down. Move left, down. Move up, down. Move up, left. Move right, down. Nope. See how this works. Okay, 14. Okay, that's... the problem is that one. So, like, okay, so what happens? Hey, wait. Yeah, it still gets stuck with 0. Damn. Still 0. I'm just making tiny adjustments. And it's just like, add left, okay, now swap. That's currently the smallest. Oh, fuck. Swap save. It's negative. Add back. Swap. Damn it. I almost have it. The max value function works as intended, I think. Everything comes to a standstill because of the min value detector. So I'm not 100% sure. But I think everything's working as intended except the min value detector. So that's, you move left to Ak. What if we get rid of this swap function? It ended up getting rid of 14. Ah. Damn it! So it's like, okay. We have 14. Alright, we want to swap around there, and then we want to sub left. Problem is that 0 overwrites it. I'm just making shit up now. Hang on. Obviously, now that Chuck's there. Now it's just in a constant state of negatives. Damn it. Hang on. Let's redo this. Make everything look back the same. It's like, okay. So you move. The problem is that the initial value will be 0. I want to solve this puzzle before I stop. I'm so close. I think. You send. This won't work, I don't think. This sends, and then immediately swaps everything. Yeah. Fuck me, dude. I thought I was. I swear I'm so close. Just delete everything. Okay, so we're moving left to Ak. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't think so. Although that makes everything move correctly, and now I know that the max value is in fact working correctly. It is just the min. So at least we have that. Getting numbers out, but now they're just the last ones in the sequence. That's why the swap function was there. That's right. Shit. Looks like 14, 14, 14. Did I do it? Yes! Finally! Okay. Okay. Did it. That... that took an hour! That took an hour. Or two. Or just one. But it took an hour and 40 minutes for two, basically. Fuck. Holy shit. Also, I'm just looking at this image test? Image console sandbox? What is the image console sandbox? There's a fucking console in here. It's a calculator. I don't want to be here. Not right now. Not right now. So now we have to mess around with stack memory nodes. Next time. I'm not doing it right now. That'll be next time. Okay. Okay. We're done for right now. I was not expecting it to take almost 2 hours to do 2 segments. Holy shit. At least we got to listen to good-ass Pokemon music, though. Despite my opinions on, my personal opinions on Pokemon, the music is at the very least always good. I'll play Pokemon eventually, but that's a completely separate thing. I'm now just talking. Thank you all for watching, especially if you got this far. If you managed to get this far, you suffered through. Stick around. There's a lot more to come.